Hey, what's going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and we are here talking about the latest episode of Snowfall. Let's cut to the chase. It's going to be some spoiler alerts. The main thing I took away from this episode was Leon, take your butt home. You and Wanda just get the hell out of Dodge. Nobody is worth saving at this point. I liked the way the episode started. You see them all in this happy, just as happy as can be in Ghana. You know, they're just, bartering and, just connecting with the people there, the villagers, everything like that. It is all good. Of course, they even get married while they're out there in Ghana, have a little ceremony. And of course, they also learn more of the harsh truth or the harsh history that happened in Africa about how, black people were selling their own, how people were just selling their own people. So all that I thought was great. And I thought Wanda hit it on the head. This could definitely be like some "I told you so" experience later on down in the series. But it's like Wanda was, already knew. Like, look, we have no reason, to go back to the States. There's nothing waiting for us there. And for whatever reason, I guess Leon felt guilty about how he used to sell crack and get people hooked on stuff like that. And so who knows? It seemed like he was going there to try to play peacemaker in some form or fashion. Initially, just play peacemaker to maybe try to get Franklin and them to stop selling as well. I don't know, but anyway, we see him when he gets there. He gets like the 411 from the mathematical guy, like the math genius of Dion's crew, and he realizes they're just people. They're just putting hits out on each other. Franklin, try to get at Louis and Jerome when they was coming out of like some hotel. Bodyguards got shot up, all this type of stuff. They try to retaliate and kidnap Franklin. Just all types of stuff. This is like legit mafia hits that are being put out on each other. Dion almost gets killed while he's in the bathroom. Just all types of drama. So he literally, this whole episode, or the majority of this episode, Leon tries to talk to Dion, or Big D as they call him. So Leon tries to talk to Big D, tries to talk to Jerome and Louis, and the episode ends with him trying to talk to Franklin. And no matter who we talk to in this episode, nobody is trying to hear all that peaceful stuff that Leon is talking, and so at that point, you know what? Hey, I try to play peacemaker. I gave all y'all one time. All y'all are some grown ass men and women. Y'all don't want to listen to me. I'm just taking me and my wife back to Africa, and we just going to chill out, and that's it. But of course, I'm sure that's not going to happen. My prediction or theory is we'll probably see him next episode trying to talk to Sissy, trying to see if Sissy can help. Which Sissy and Veronique, they also try to help, and to no avail. So I'm like, you know what? That's it. There's literally nothing left for both Leon and Wanda at the crib. In the States. And I really enjoyed how the episode ended. Of course, Leon and Franklin are the last two to speak towards the end of the episode. And, after hearing about everything, it's like, there was at one point when Leon is like, yeah, one thing in Africa, there's some coups that go on here and there, and, the overturning of power. And then he goes to like, paraphrasing into some type of quote about how sometimes violence is necessary to keep the peace or whatever the case is. And I like how Franklin responded with that. Like, look, you either got to pick a side, or you just need to pack up and you and Wanda just need to get out of here. So it sounds like shit about to get turned up even more if it hasn't already been turned up. So that's the main thing I took away from it. Once again, Leon tried to play peacemaker. Nobody want to listen. All right, I'm out. I'm sorry. I can't help nobody. And then just really quick, the second part, or the main, secondary plot to this episode was this weird, relationship between Gustavo and Teddy. Of course, Teddy is paranoid for good reasons. And yeah, Gustavo still is a mole for the DEA or informant or whatever. And they go to what, Costa Rica to, I guess, steal some guns and kill some folks and all that type of jazz. And then which was like definitely like a quite the left turn. After they confiscate these guns from some type of gun smugglers, he gets like sees some little note, I guess, in a bullet or a screw or whatever it is, and all of a sudden Russians are involved. So that's kind of left field. Don't know what to make of that necessarily. But that was kind of an open shut thing in terms of the Gustavo and Teddy. I was worried for Teddy at first. I mean, I was worried for Gustavo at first because his main contact with the DEA was like, look, we already got photos of Louis and Teddy making an exchange. All we need for you now is just to get back safely, get back to the States safely, and that's it. So at some point I thought, Gustavo might have got backstabbed and was killed or something. But looks like he's going to be back to the States safely. So things are definitely going to still continue to turn up. And I felt like this was an already intense episode, especially seeing how certain members are putting hits out on each other. And Kane also. Kane is putting hits out on Dion and Louis and Frank. It's just, I mean, not Franklin, but Dion, Louis, and Jerome. It's just hits after hits after hits, like a Billboard chart at this point. So looking forward to see what happens in the next episode. And hey, love it or hate it, that's my review. Peace.